Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully it's all good. Team of the year is obviously still out. We've got the defenders now. We've also got a load of SBCs, which is what today's stream is mainly going to be focused on. Of course, we'll get a lot of packs from these, which we'll be opening. But we're going to be doing the icon crafting method, which I've been doing off stream and off camera a lot recently. And I've got loads of sick players from it. And I did it last time we had some of these league upgrade SBCs, and from that I actually managed to get Sol Campbell for about 100k. That's basically what I spent. To do the whole SBC, and also in the packs I got Bale as an untradeable and the Suarez card, doing the league upgrade packs there. So that's what we're going to be doing today, in the hope to just get enough good players to get George Best. And I want to quickly show you guys, I did about 2 hours of icon crafting yesterday. Just want to quickly show you guys some of the players here. So I got Lewandowski, David Silva, Fernandinho, Mane, Ozil, Edison. And then I got Company. I got Edison twice and Fernandinho twice. So I got all these 85s and everything down here. I've got pretty much all these 84s came from the same packs. And then I packed about 3 informs too. And this was just from doing gold upgrade packs and Premier League upgrade packs, because we had Kante and De Bruyne in the team of the year yesterday. So I was opening packs, hoping to maybe get one of them, because we got that in year 2, because they're both players I use in my current team, so they'd fit in perfectly. Got these 2 here as well. But unluckily didn't get any. We got Walker Peters too, so 4 informs in total. So didn't really get anything yesterday, like any team of the year cards. We did get a lot of cards that are going to be useful for SBCs. So I'm hoping to do the George Best SBC by the end of team of the year. And what we're going to be doing today is just doing tons and tons of the upgrade SBCs. Now I'm thinking this time of doing La Liga, because we've got Marcelo, Ramos, and Varane all available. Although if I do the Premier League, you've got Van Dijk and De Gea. But I'm thinking, like, with the Premier League, I've already done a lot of those SBCs yesterday, so I've built up a lot of untradables, so there's quite a high chance I could maybe get, like, Edison again or something. So what I'm thinking of doing this time is going to be La Liga. We've got 3 Team of the Year players. I've got Varane in my current team, so if we get him, that would be sick. If we get Marcelo, that would be sick. Like, any of those types of players there, they fit into my team, so I would definitely take any of those types of cards there. So that's what I'm thinking. George Best is the icon I want, because I can replace Dembele in my team. In game, I replace Dembele with Best, not with Best, with Bale when the game begins. But I think that's what we're going to start off by doing, is a couple of these La Liga upgrade packs. But yeah, if you guys are new around here, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, share the stream on Twitter, all that good stuff there to get some viewers in here. That'll be much appreciated. But we're going to start off by just doing some SBCs, really. I will go and buy some more rare cards to use in these. I'll probably put a couple of 100k into just getting rare cards off the market, because now is such a good time to just farm loads and loads of these high rated cards. Like, I could do the David Silva Centurion SBC that came out recently, basically for free at the moment with the cards I've got, and I'm tempted to do it. I mean, you get a 50k pack and a 45k pack, I think, and also I love David Silva as a Man City fan. Such a good player. So I'm tempted to maybe do that, and he's 93 rated as well. But we've got a few cards here already. I'm just going to go ahead and buy a few cards off the market as well. We're going to go and stock up on loads of cards to use in here. I'm not going to do any of the 82 plus packs, because they're genuinely terrible. Don't go near the 82s, they're awful. Like, you can just do the league upgrades and you get way more players, which you can put into the gold upgrade. And, like, to be honest, you're basically as likely to get a drop down, maybe a little bit less likely, like 10% less likely to get one from a league upgrade pack. But if you do them from league upgrade packs, you can cherry pick the league. So if you do like La Liga, there's 3 Team of the Year cards from La Liga. You can do just La Liga ones, and you get a good chance of getting those types of cards. So for me, like, it definitely makes sense to just go with the league ones. Don't go near the 82s. Why would you replace Dembele with Bale and not put Bale in the starting 11? Because he wouldn't get full chemistry at all. I'd have loads of players off chem if I did that. So yeah, that's why I don't do that. We're gonna go through and just bid like 950 or whatever on these cards. I'll just bid whatever it takes to get them. Sometimes it depends really. Like, sometimes you get lucky and get these cards for like 700. Sometimes you have to pay like 1,000 for them. It depends if someone else is going through and buying cards too. But this is what I do really. Just go through and buy as many of these cards as possible. Basically, we've got 200 viewers on the stream as well, so pretty cool. If you guys are new around here, as I said, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff there. Yesterday, I think we got 3 donations in total, so I think that may be, I'm not sure if that's a record or not, but was it yesterday? No, the day before. The day before stream was sick. We opened a lot of packs, did a lot of SBCs. We didn't really pack much, But it was a good stream overall. Hopefully, though, today we've got these upgrade packs, which we didn't have then. So we can hopefully get some good stuff. Now, for some reason, I've gone over 1 million coins, or I was just over 1 million coins. I'm not sure why. I must have sold a few investments or something. I do have a lot of cards selling at the moment, but we have a lot of coins to go and spend on these. I've got an icon Stoichkov that I picked up a couple of days ago as well in my current team. I'm contemplating maybe selling him, and then I'm not entirely sure what I do because I could get best, but then I still wouldn't have full chemistry on Suarez. The issue is because Suarez is Argentinian, not Argentinian, Uruguayan. I mean, there aren't really many Uruguayan players you can link into him, and in La Liga there aren't that many good wingers either. Like now that Messi isn't a winger, Ronaldo's obviously left. You only really have Bale, and Bale's Welsh, so again, he's quite hard to link into teams. Coutinho is not very good on FIFA. Dembele is good, but like he's not good enough. He's not on the level of someone like that 93 Suarez card, so there aren't really many that would fit in. What I could maybe do is trade Campbell into one of these SBCs. I could trade Campbell into the best SBC, but the thing is I kind of need Campbell in my team for chemistry. To link Varane across to my Premier League side because there isn't really like that good of a French centre back in the Premier League that would fit in. Like there's Laporte, but he isn't amazing. So what I'm thinking is probably trading Campbell in. And what I'm hoping, I know it's very unlikely, is that we could pack a team of the year Varane or Ramos. Because I currently have Varane in my team. So if I got Varane, it would obviously be a really nice upgrade there. If I got Ramos, I'd put Ramos in instead of Campbell, trade Campbell into the best SBC. It would make it like 600k cheaper, and it would just be so much better if I could do that. But that's obviously very, very unlikely. But I mean, it's always good to be hopeful. You never know. If we do potentially get a Ramos, that's the dream. If we could get a team of the year Ramos, he also has probably the best team of the year defenders card there's ever been. I think he's got over 80 in every single stat. It's actually insane. Varane though has also got just a mentor card. He's got like 90 pace or something, which is actually crazy for a centre back. I think that's the quickest centre back I don't know if that is the quickest centre back. It's one of the quickest centre backs we've ever had on any FIFA. Show us the stats, the team of the year defenders. I will once I've bought a few more players. I think Ramos is the highest rated. I believe he's 97. And then I think Varane is like 96, then 95 Van Dijk, I think. And then I'm not entirely sure what Marcelo is, but he's probably like 95, 96. They're all really, really good. Ramos and Varane are fairly similar. I think Ramos betters Varane. Ramos and Van Dijk are fairly similar. I mean, Ramos betters him in most areas. I think he has like one less physical or something, but overall, Ramos betters him, although Van Dijk is taller. So I'm not sure who's going to be better in game. I think Van Dijk's also got better work rates. I think Varane's probably the best out of the bunch. He's the second tallest, but he's by far and away the quickest by quite some distance. So Varane would be sick. I use Varane in my main team, and his gold card, as you'd expect, is very, very good. How much am I going to list the players I won for? I'm not listing them up. I'm buying them all for SBCs. So we're just going to be using these cards in SBCs right now. We're doing the icon crafting method, which you guys can do as well. Basically, you just need to get loads of rare gold cards to start off. Like if you get about 100k of gold rare cards, that's all you need to start this off. And then you just start the process of trading them into the league upgrade SBCs. Again and again, you keep trading them in. And that's how it goes, really. Like all of the good cards you keep and use them in icon SBCs, or any, like you could use them for the David Silva SBC, for example. The non-rares you trade into the gold upgrade, and the rare cards you trade back into the league upgrades. So what I'm going to be doing here is the Premier League and the La Liga packs. I'm thinking we're going to start with quite a few La Liga ones though, because there's two defenders who I really, really want to get, and they're Ramos and Varane. Both of them would just be perfect for my team. Marcelo would be sick as well. Obviously, I'm not going to turn down on Marcelo, but I do already have a good left back in my team. And it would be tricky. I'm not entirely sure how I'd link Marcelo in, but obviously I'm not going to turn that down. The one I want though, most of all, I'd say it would be Ramos. I'd just keep the Varane I've currently got. Because yeah, if I got Ramos, I'd then use him instead of Campbell. I'd trade Campbell into the best SBC, because if not, I'm going to go and have to actually buy Sergio Ramos off the market, and that's like 200k, which I might not be able to do, as well as getting best, because I'd also have to go and like buy all the cards for that, and it's like 1.5 million to do best. However, we have got FUT Champion rewards tomorrow. I've got gold. I think I got gold 3 actually. I played a few more games. Normally I always stop when I get to gold 3. But I thought, why not get gold 2 rewards and see if they're any different? Because I can easily get gold 3. I can easily get gold 2 every week. So if they are better, I think you get more coins, but you don't get a 50k pack, which is why I always go with gold 3. You get like, I think 2 55k packs or something, which aren't as good because they're like big 35k packs, so you get loads of consumables and you don't get that many players. So I'm not sure. I'll see. They might be good. And if that's the case, I'll probably push further on. Like, I reckon I could probably get elite, maybe elite 3, gold 1 to elite 3. Elite 3 would be tough, but I reckon it's possible, especially with my team now getting better. I haven't played Weekend League with my current team. I've played Weekend League when I've had a team with the likes of Player of the Month Sterling and a few players like that in who are good, but like let me down sometimes. Like Sterling's good, but if you look at his goals per game ratio and compare him to like the other kind of higher level players in my team, it's just not as good. And he does miss quite a few opportunities. Bale, though, actually does miss quite a lot of opportunities. I've been starting to, because normally I just start Dembele and then bring Bale on as soon as the game starts. But Bale's missed like some serious easy chances. He's let me down with like missing some tap-ins or like just some easy chances you'd expect a player to put away, and he's put them like wide or straight at the keeper. So I've been using Dembele, and he's actually been really impressive because he's got the 5-star weak foot. But I've got Stoichkov in my team as well now. I'm not entirely sure whether I should have done or not done. I didn't do them as an SBC, I bought them. Whether I should have got Stoichkov or Nedved, I was deliberating about it on my last stream. And most of you guys seem to say to go and get, what's his name? Stoichkov. And that's what I did in the end. Picked up Stoichkov, and he's really, really good. I think he's got, I think he averages a goal or an assist per game, which for a winger is good. Well, he's not even a winger, he's a wide attacking midfielder. So I think Suarez outscores him as you'd expect. And then I think behind that, he's the second top scorer in my team. And Sterling, he was on like maybe a goal or assist every other game, which isn't particularly good for a winger. So I'm glad about that. O2 AMH, no problem, man. Glad that's helped. Is this guaranteed profit? You don't make profit because you're getting untradables, but it's basically means you can do SBCs really cheaply. Like instead of having to pay the full 1.5 million to go and get best, I'll be able to do it probably for about 400 or 500k of just buying these subs of cards there. That's bearing in mind that I'll have also got Campbell for. I got Campbell for about 100k, and I'm gonna trade Campbell into the best SBC, I think. I think that's what I'll do. I'll go and buy Ramos instead of Campbell, because Campbell's good, but like, I think I'd rather get Best and Ramos than Campbell and Dembele. Ramos and Varane are fairly, not Ramos and Varane, Ramos and Best are fairly similar. Like, Campbell is really, really good, but I would definitely rather use George Best in my right wing position. Like, he is sick, but don't do the 82 pluses, by the way, guys. They're really not that good for what you're spending on them. Like, it's way, way better value to do the gold upgrades and the league upgrades. If you use that combo of doing the league upgrades, using the non-rares and the gold upgrade, the rares, if they're not good, you put them back into the league upgrade. That combo works really, really well. So what we're going to do now is just back out. I'm not sure what team of the week cards we've got actually from different leagues. I think Eriksen's in the Premier League one, so that's something to bear in mind. Can you craft icons from bronze packs? You technically could, starting off from scratch, but that would take loads and loads and loads of time because you'd have to do bronzes into silvers into golds, and then put the non-rare golds into the gold upgrades, and then put the rare ones. Yeah, that would take that's possible, but it would just take so long. So it's much better if you just go and buy rare gold cards off the market for under 1,000 coins, like I've done here. Store them in your club, put the duplicates over on the transfer list, and you can bring them back in later when you need them. And you basically just cycle through this again and again and again. So what I'm now going to do is go over to single player, and we've now got probably about 100, maybe 200 cards of all kind of fairly cheap ones there. We're going to trade them into La Liga ones. The good thing with La Liga is we've got a couple of Team of the Year cards. I think we've got Ramos, Varane and Marcelo, all of which are cards I'd really like to use. They'd all fit nicely into my team. And then we've also obviously got Messi, we've got Suarez. I would take a normal Suarez, even though I've already got the special version of him somewhere. because of the fact that I'd be able to use, what is he, 91 rated? I'd be able to use a really high rated card like that in an SBC, which would be really useful. Messi would be sick because I do need a high rated card to link into Suarez, and I could mix my team up a bit in some way. I'd have to sort the formation, but I could use Messi to link in Suarez, and Messi's really good. I've used Messi earlier on this game, but I just thought for 800k, I think is what I paid for him. I didn't think he was worth that much, but he was still really good. So what do we need for this now? Just swap a few players around. There we go. That one works. So this is going to be our first Premier League upgrade one. So the process, basically, you bid. Someone's just said, hey, you bid 850, or you bid like as cheap as you can really on rare gold cards. Put them into the league upgrade packs. Do the premium ones for La Liga or the Premier League. They're the two best ones. Then use any of the good cards from this, so 83 pluses. You save them in your club and use them in Icon SBCs, or any other ones you could do, like the Centurion one for David Silva. Any of the bad rare cards you trade back into this SBC, and all the non-rares you put into the gold upgrade. You then get gold cards from that, rare ones, which you can then trade back into these ones. Or you could get good cards. You could get a Team of the Year from the gold upgrades. I got Lewandowski from one of them yesterday, so he is obviously a player that I ended up keeping. So yeah, just do loads of these, and eventually it will work out well. In my first 11 yesterday, I got 5 walkouts from the Premier League. Stop talking, or that's the... Oh, we got an inform first back. Who is this? I have no idea. Thomas Pina. I mean, that's not bad. Stop talking. Well, I think the point of a live stream is that you talk. It'd be a bit weird if I wasn't. Anyone else in this pack? We got an 83. See, that's a really good example of this. Like, this is a pack that's got me an inform. That can be used in a lot of different SBCs. You can do that in, I think, the world class SBC for most of the icons, which need 2 informs and just some rare cards. We got an 83 promise too, which is going to be useful. So I'll definitely take that, and I'll quickly swap around that. I'll send that one over to my transfer list so I can use that rare one. I'll send that back into my club later. I should make a video on this. I would, but this is... I didn't invent this. Foot Spy, who's a really good trader, invented this on Twitter. He doesn't... I think he's got a channel. He occasionally does videos, but he's more of a Twitter trader. But he invented it, and... I don't really want to like rip them off in any way, but that was a really good pack just to illustrate how effective this is. Like, we got 2 cards that I'll keep and use in those SBCs, like for the icons, and then all the other ones I'm keeping here, ready for more of these SBCs. We're just going to keep trading them in, and hopefully get something good. Is it just defenders at the minute or the whole team? It's just defenders at the moment. You have 90k. 90k isn't that much for this. I'd recommend you need at least 100k to start off and then see how it goes from there. So I'd recommend, like, you want probably like 200k or so at least. Depends like what icon you want to do. You could do some icons for less, obviously. Like, I'm doing Best, who's 1.5 million, because you need an icon. That's basically why it's that much. I think you can do some of them a fair amount cheaper. So for example, like, I don't know, there's some of them that are a lot cheaper, just because of like the requirements. I think the only difference between Best and like Campbell is that you need an icon. They both have like 83 to 88 rated squads. I think that's all you need, and then one needs an icon, so that's why it's more expensive, basically. Apparently there's an icon SBC a week after Team of the Year. Really? That would be cool if there is. There's one every day at the moment, which is pretty cool. I'm just hoping we have, like, Best 6. He's one I really want to get. I'm hoping we just have one of those really big icons, though, like Hullet or something. What's the name of the guy that did get up with this idea? The guy who invented it is called Foot Spy. F-U-T Spy on Twitter. Look him up. He posts a lot of pictures of, like, his packs and stuff he gets from this, too. But yeah, imagine we get a Team of the Year. Imagine if we get a Team of the Year. We don't get a board drop in that pack. But that's fine. Like, even if you get a bad pack like this, you just get cards that you can keep trading into these SBCs, and you just recycle them again and again and again. So we get Gel Queen, Vinicius Jr., Dembele too. If you get any duplicates like this, send the tradable duplicate to your transfer list. Keep the other one. You can use the untradable one in one of these SBCs, and once you've used them, you can then send the other one back from your transfer list. So I'm going to probably do about 15 of these premium ones for the leagues. Then all the non-rares, which we'll have a lot of, will then get traded into They'll then get traded into the gold upgrade, and we're going to go from there. Now, I have kind of cleared out my club a lot. I basically don't really have any tradable non-rares, I don't think. And apart from 83s, I don't really have any cards apart from the ones I just bought. That's why I had to stop my club up. I basically just have cards I use and special cards, and that's it, really. So we're just using loads and loads of random cards there. What's the best position in chemistry style for Firmino? Attacking midfield. In like a 4-2-3-1 or something. I don't think he's that good as a striker. I think you want him as an attacking midfielder. That's his best position. And I'd say if you can, in terms of chemistry style, I'd go with something like Hawk, because that will boost up his pace, which is good, but it's not amazing. It boosts up his shooting, which is good, but not amazing. It boosts up his physical, which is good, but not amazing. So it makes them kind of really good standout stats. Will Ward, welcome to the stream. Red Eye Jedi, welcome to the stream. Basically, the method I'm using here is called icon crafting. You buy a load of, well, you don't have to buy them. I didn't have any in my club because I did this loads last night. But basically, you just use cheap, low-rated gold rare cards like this guy here, for example. These types of cards. You trade them all into the Premium League SBCs. La Liga and the Premier League are the best ones because there's Team of the Years in both those leagues at the moment, and there's lots of high-rated cards in those leagues as well. Once you've done that, pretty simple. You then just, I'm not sure if I've got these already. Once you've done that, you trade all of the bad cards you get, so below 83s basically. Any of those cards you trade back into the SBCs, any of the rare ones. And the non-rares you put into the gold upgrade SBC, which you get rare cards from, which you can then trade back into these ones again. And any of the good cards, you just keep them and use those in Icon SBCs. And it allowed me to do Campbell for probably about 100k is what I spent on cards to use in total. I got Campbell, obviously did the SBC, but also from all of my upgrade packs, I got Road to the Final Suarez, and I also got Gareth Bale. So they're just a few examples. Sizzling Effort, Jugged Josh, Kasim Majani, welcome to the stream. Any info on the Team of the Week SBC? I'm surprised we didn't have one today. It is quite surprising. You'd have expected there to be one because we have so many packs right now. That's basically the only pack that's not been released. Like we've got 82 pluses. We've got the all the different like Premium League SBCs, which are so good. Like these are my favorite SBCs because they're so good for just recycling cards like this, and it's really fun as well. Like I literally stayed up last night till probably like 3 in the morning just doing SBCs, and I got so many sick players. Like I got some really good pulls, so I'd personally recommend it. Like it's a really good way of getting players for cheap. Like, especially because you can cherry pick it to a league. So let's say you've got a Premier League team, you can just do loads of the Premier League ones and just get loads of Premier League players, and you'll eventually get either untradable versions of tradable players you have, and you can obviously then sell your tradable version, or you just get cards that maybe you don't already have that you can use in your team. I think the best one, when there's no Team of the Year cards, the best one to do is Ligue 1, because that has the best ratio of drop down, like 83 pluses to rare cards, so you have the highest chance of getting a board drop from Ligue 1. But right now, because of Team of the Year, La Liga and the Premier League, you've got 3 defenders in La Liga and 2 in the Premier League. And they also have a good amount of rare cards. I'm going with La Liga because there's more Team of the Year cards in this league, and also I did lots of the Premier League ones yesterday, so I've built up a load of Premier League, kind of like 83s to 89s, I think is my highest. I got David Silva, and yesterday I got duplicate Edison and a duplicate Fernandinho, so I ended up having to discard 2 players worth like 15 to 20k, which is annoying. So didn't want to have to do that again, so now I'm just starting afresh with a new league. We're doing La Liga, and we'll be getting a load of different players, hopefully. What's that drink? Diet Coke. Got any Team of the Years? No, not yet. Last night I literally opened like 50 of these upgrade packs. Didn't get any Team of the Years, but I did get a load, and I mean a load of high rated cards for SBCs, which are going to be so useful. So I don't have too much more to do now before I can eventually, hopefully, get that George Best. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get him today. I probably won't, but hopefully by the end of Team of the Year. I reckon tomorrow morning I will be doing my FUT Champion rewards. So hopefully then I'll be able to get him after rewards, because I'll have a lot more packs and everything then. What I'm going to do tomorrow though is wait and open my rewards in the evening when all the Team of the Year cards are released. So I'm going to wait and do them all then. I should drink Diet Zero. What is the difference between Coke Zero and Diet Coke? Like, they both have no sugars and no calories. You still need an icon to trade in, right? Or are there some that you don't? Yeah, there are quite a few you don't. Campbell's probably the best one in terms of like usability. That doesn't need an icon. Rui Costa doesn't need an icon. He's good. Keane doesn't need an icon. Like most of the kind of lower tier icons don't need one. But what you can do is you can do the cheapest one, which I think is Rui Costa. You can do that for like 600k. You can get an icon from that, and you get a load of packs back as well. Like you get 200 or 300k worth of packs, and then you can go ahead from that to then go and use that icon in one of the SBCs, and then you obviously save coins that way. You can buy an icon off the market. I think the cheapest is about 550, but it's more worth it to do an SBC for basically the same kind of price, and then from that you can obviously get a load of packs, which you never know, you could get lucky and get a Team of the Year in or something. But yeah, I'm probably going to do the best SBC tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, I think I'll do a big stream. Because I have a lot more time tomorrow evening. Like tonight, I want to watch the City game, which is, like, I think it's 7:45. I want to watch that. And also I'm going to the gym afterwards. But tomorrow is one of my rest days from the gym, so I'm not going to the gym, and there isn't football, so I should be good. Should be good tomorrow. I'll do a really big stream. I'll have FUT Champion Awards, Division Rival Awards. I've started actually playing Division Rival Awards now, so I'm moving up in the divisions. Like previously, I didn't play it at all. I just used my points from FUT Champions, but I've started playing now. I'm nearly in Division 4, but I got rank 1 in Division 5, so I get like 250k packs and stuff. So I'm going to have those, and then I'm going to have 50k packs, or no, 55k packs from FUT Champions and stuff. Am I going to do a video on the cheapest way to do silver? Probably not. I might do it on the live stream today. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. I wouldn't mind. We get a board drop at last. It's going to be a Spanish left mid for Tolo. Not bad. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'll do it. I do like the look of the card. Oh wow, it's not for Tolo. It's Koke. That's sick. 85, even better. Division Rivals is really good though. I've always just been in Division 5 and just get rank 1 and I get good packs from that. And I haven't played it. I just get the points from not from Division Rivals, from FUT Champions. But now I'm actually playing it more, so I get good rewards. And now I'm probably going to start actually playing FUT Champions, like to do as well as I can, rather than just getting to Gold 3 and stopping, which is what I typically do. My aim is to try and get Elite at some point. I'm getting way better at FIFA though now. Like I was really bad at the beginning, but I've found I'm getting a better team as well, and I've found like the things I need to improve on, which is mainly defensively. I used to just contain and just like hold RB to defend, but now I'm like getting better at defending, and with that I'm now moving up to Division 4 and FUT Champions, and just getting better in not Division 4 FUT Champions, Division 4 and Division Rivals. And I'm just getting better in FUT Champions. I finished on Gold 3. I had maybe like not Gold 3, Gold 2, and I had like 4 games to go, I think. So I was like, basically, if I won those 4 games, I could have got into yeah. If I won all my games, I'd have got Elite 3. And like I'd bottled a few games earlier on. I'd lost a few games that maybe I should have won. And like I think if I get a good streak of luck and if I like just play consistently, I could maybe get Elite, but I'm not sure. But that's my goal. Some point this year, try and get Elite 3. Which it would be tough, but I have improved a lot like this past couple of months. But it's fun actually. Like I've never really properly played FUT Champions, so it's fun doing that now. Come on, you're keeping bored. Right. I'm trying to do these as quickly as I can because it's not particularly fun doing loads of doing the same SBC again and again. What I want to do is the packs, which I think is what you guys want to see. Do the 82 pluses? No way, they're awful. 82 pluses are genuinely terrible. Like definitely don't do those. If any of you are wondering, they're very bad at the moment. Like they're not worth it in the slightest compared to what you get from these packs. Like you'll have seen I've got 82 pluses in most of the packs I've opened here anyway. So we've got another one here, and these packs, you get loads more players in which you can trade into other SBCs. You can't really do the icon craft method with 82 plus packs. You have some investments in your club. Do you hold? Depends on what investments they are. Why has my screen just gone black? Right, that was weird. I just got kicked off. Any ideas about La Liga, League SBC? I'm not sure what's happening with the League SBCs. It's been ages since EA have done those. It's genuinely been like fully ages, a few months. From what I've heard, it's actually going to be on. It's going to be on Friday that we have all the Team of the Year cards, apparently. So I'm not sure. Should I keep my... Do you guys want to see a stream tomorrow? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to see a stream tomorrow with my FUT Champion Division Rival Rewards, even though all the Team of the Year cards aren't in packs. Or do you want to see one on Friday? It'll be a bit longer, I'll be waiting longer, but do you want to see one on Friday where all the Team of the Year cards are available? And I do my FUT Champions Division Rival Rewards. Hold off until then. Put a 2 in the chat for that, put a 1 in the chat for it tomorrow. Aubameyang or Aguero? Aubameyang on FIFA. How do you pronounce my name? E2A, or my real name, Elias. Sam Collard, thanks for that, man. I'll try and get another one out today. Most people seem to be saying 1. I'm not sure, because obviously if I open them tomorrow, there's 5 cards in packs. If I open them on Friday, there's 12 cards in packs. How much is David Silva? About 260k, I believe. I'm personally thinking Friday. Like, this team of the week isn't sick either, so like there's not that much hype for it anyway. So like I'm not like really hyped to open my team of the week packs. Surprised we haven't had a walkout yet, to be honest. We do get another drop down though. Spain striker, gonna be Gerard Moreno, I think. There's a lot of 85s in La Liga that you can get that are good for SBCs. Thanks a lot for that, Stuart Goford. Much appreciated. We get an 82 and an 81 as well. So send all those ones away. Yeah, Neymar. I reckon Neymar. I'm not sure. I think it's between Neymar and Pogba for the fan vote, 12th player. In terms of like actual performance, Salah deserves it by far. Like, in my team of the year, it wasn't my team of the year prediction video because it was different. Like, my prediction for who'd get into team of the year was different to my personal choice for team of the year, which I did a video on. And like, I think I went with Mbappe based on the silverware he'd won and the fact he contributed to that. But I said, like, I reckon Salah deserved it equally as much because Salah had such a good season individually. He just didn't win any trophies to cap it off. So I think that based on performance, Salah merits getting into team of the year. But based on FIFA, which is what it's for, I'd way rather Neymar or Pogba got in because they're both much better on Ultimate Team. Personally, I voted for Neymar, although I don't know. I'd really like Neymar, but then also equally I'd really like Pogba as well. So I don't really mind who gets in. Is it true that the road to the final cards get upgrades when they win the first leg? Yeah, apparently each leg they win they get upgraded. Apparently, anyway, that's what I've heard. Seen a few people say that, so I'm not sure. That sounds kind of too good to be true. I'm not sure if that is the case or not, because that would be crazy if that does happen. Like, that would be some of the cards you get by the end, like most of them I swear would be like 99 rated, wouldn't they? That would be crazy. But yeah, I'm not sure. If we do that, that all works out. So far these haven't been amazing packs. We have got a couple of 83s, we've got like an 85, we've got an inform, but it's all just down to patience. It's down to patience, and you never know, we might get team of the year. Mikel Can, thanks for that, man. No worries for being late. You've got 18 packs for me to open, that's sick. Do you want me to open them tomorrow or when all the team of the year cards are released? We get a French striker, it's going to be Benzema, 84. Not bad. 18 packs, which types? As well as the rivals and FUT Champions. That's going to be sick. There'll be like 25 packs in total. So yeah, if you guys want to see a big pack opening, I will do that on live stream. Actually, I'll do my packs and then I'll also do Mikel Can's. So I will have so many packs to open. But yeah, do you want me to open them tomorrow if all the Team of the Year cards aren't out, or do you want me to wait until Friday? Because for my packs, I'm personally going to wait till Friday, because that's, I think, when there's going to be more hype as well, because all the Team of the Year cards are going to be out. Everyone's going to be hyped, and I could do a massive live stream for like 3 or 4 hours or so. It's going to be Friday. People will be back from school and stuff, so I'm thinking that'll be a good time to do it. Aren't they released tomorrow? They should be following what's happened recently with them coming out every 24 hours, but from what I've heard, I looked on Twitter earlier, I saw someone say in the chat that they were going to be a little bit later, that some YouTuber, I think, like Run the Foot Market or someone had said that, so I'm not sure. It would make sense for it to be tomorrow with them doing them every 24 hours, but equally, Friday is when they normally do like big stuff, and also all of the Team of the Year cards are coming out, or not all the Team of the Year cards, but the bonus Team of the Year cards coming out on Friday, which leads me to believe that like they'll have like they'll put them all out then. So I'm not sure. Okay, I need to get some duplicates off here. Can I shout out your friend Jerry Adams? Jerry Adams, is that a normal name? I'm just trying to think, because often I get people saying, can you shout out like a certain name, which it looks like a normal name, and then you read the name out and it's actually something offensive. I just had to read through that in my head to make sure. For example, Mike, and then their second name is Hunt. So like, you read that in the chat, and then I think I got trolled by that one, so I said shout out to said person called Mike, and yeah, if you say both of them together, it doesn't sound like what you want to be saying in your streams, really. What division am I in? Division, I think I'm just off Division 4, I'm in Division 5. I've only just started properly playing Division Rivals now, and it's fun. Doing quite well in it. Is it worth grinding your tradable golds into these SBCs? If you like, I did that yesterday, like, as long as you have like an okay team and stuff, like, yeah, because you can upgrade it, you can get like, if there's like an icon you want to work towards, if you have a few coins as well. Like, if you have like not many gold cards in your club and not many coins, it's probably not worth doing it. But I think if like if you've got a comfortable amount of coins, you've got a team, like, you can just do it. It's fun. You might get some good players. Can I give you a shout out? It's your birthday. Yeah, happy birthday, Boss Gaming. Possible nominations released in packs tomorrow, then 14 on Friday. Maybe. I'm not sure. With this thing with David Silva, I doubt he's the only card we're going to have. Like, I doubt he's going to be the only one of those nominee cards. That would be really weird if they only did one. But it's also weird that they only started doing them today. So, I don't know. You'd have thought they'd do that all throughout Team of the Year. Didn't they give 6 rares in the upgrade packs at New Year? And now there's only 3? No, I don't think so. They might have been different packs. There were packs available from the store that gave you, like, yeah, there were packs available from the store, which they were quite expensive, which were like 45k packs with certain things like that. Would I ever consider release a career mode? I used to do career mode videos a while ago, but they literally got like no views at all. Genuinely, like, my trading videos at the time would get like 1,000 views. It was when I was a lot smaller on YouTube, and my career mode videos would get like, what, like, I think like 40, 50 views. Like, literally no one watched them, so it wasn't worth making them, really. Like, hardly any of my viewers actually watched them, so I just didn't. I stopped doing them in the end. How do I sort this out then? Surely there's a way. If I do this, actually, do this, put Paulson in there, that works. I'm going to start doing a load of gold upgrades now with all the non-res I've got. Is silver worth it? I don't know. He's got a good card, but I wouldn't say it's like an amazing card, because he's got 2-star weak foot, which is a massive downside, and then he's also relatively slow. He's got like 78 pace. Apart from those 2 downsides, his card's really good, and for 250k, it's not too bad. That's going to be Diego Costa. That's another 85. Like, we've got some good cards from this. Do I know who Unique Riggers is? Yeah, he follows me on Twitter. Well, we follow each other. I was in a series with him ages ago. But he's a Liverpool fan, which is a bit of a downside. The 82 plus is worth it? No, don't do them at all. Nacho222, welcome to the stream. What's going on? Aurélien, you're live streaming. So am I. Okay, so let's just do a load of gold upgrades. I can do these automatically, which is definitely a plus point here. Packed anyone yet? No, not at all. My pack luck though this year has genuinely been like insane. Like I've not seen many people with better pack luck apart from like Twins FIFA HD who pack like 4 icons in a week. But like last night I packed like out of 5 Premier League, no, out of my first 11 Premier League upgrade packs, I got 5 or no, I got 6 walkouts I think in total. I got 2 because in the end I thought I got 5 and then I ended up getting in the same pack. I got 2 walkouts at one point. I got like Mane and Ozil or something. Should you waste coins on the Premier League SBCs as your club's not stacked? How many coins do you have? I reckon like to have a good chance of getting an icon like with decent kind of pack luck. It doesn't need to be amazing, but you probably need like to get one of the lower end icons like Keane, like Campbell or something. I'd say you probably need about 200k. I'd say, and that will give you a good chance at being able to either do the SBC completely or maybe like get the majority of the players you need, or get like some really good players you need to just use in general. If you have less than that, it's probably not worth doing because you'll kind of like half do it and then just have loads of untradables. Would I rather pack Prime Maradona or Team of the Year Mbappe? I'd go with Maradona because he'd fit into my team. I wouldn't be able to use Mbappe if I packed him. Well, I would obviously use him because he's sick, but I'd end up like bringing him off the bench or something. Actually no. If I got Mbappe, I'd use him because I have Pogba and Kante in my team, so he'd link into them, and then I'd use Neymar up front. Actually, nah. I was gonna say I could do that anyway, and I thought that would be a cool idea to build a team around. But I have an untradeable Suarez as a striker, so I kind of have to use him there. Because I already have I have an untradeable FUT Champions what's his name? An untradeable FUT Champions Lewandowski who's 91, who's on my bench and doesn't get a game now since I packed Suarez. So that's already a bit of like a card that's wasted. So it's kind of annoying when you get loads of good untradeable cards because then like you just have a surplus of them and they just don't really get used that much. How many coins is my team worth? I'm not sure, maybe like 3 million? No, actually more, because it's mainly untradables. Like Suarez is worth like 1.8 million or something, but I got him in my second La Liga pack. For some reason I've been kicked off now for the second time, which is fun. But we have a load of gold upgrades to open after this. But yeah, it takes so long to open like all these packs, but eventually, like, it takes a long time, but eventually like you can get some good stuff. The City lineup got announced as well. They're going all out again. If you guys saw the Rotherham game, Rotherham were in the Championship and City basically just lined up like their best team. They had like De Bruyne, they had like a really solid team, and then just destroyed them 7-0. And now they're playing Burton, who are like at the lower end of League One, and they've named like an equally good team basically. I think there's like 1-2 youth players in. Eric Garcia's playing centre back. Sadly, Foden's not playing. I'm not sure why. Probably fitness. He might play on the weekend, but there's like De Bruyne and Sane and everyone, and they're playing a League One team, so it's just going to be like probably another just violation really. So that will be fun to watch. So that's actually starting in 3 minutes. So I'm probably going to stream for a little bit more. I'll finish off all these packs and then we'll stream for nearly an hour or so. Then I'll go and watch the game. I'll get more packs for my next stream. I'm not sure if I'll stream tomorrow or if I'll stream on Friday. I'll stream on one of those days. Basically, we'll see what happens with the Team of the Year. But when I do next stream, I will have Division Rival rewards, which is going to be like 250Ks, 245Ks, 235Ks or something. Then I'm going to be streaming also all my FUT Champion rewards. So we'll have player pick packs. We'll have like 55Ks, 25Ks. We'll have loads of packs from that. I'll do loads of these packs there. I'll do the Prime version of Best, and from that I get like 125Ks, 100K. I get so many big packs from that. And then, after that, I've then got Mikel Can's account, which has like 25 packs on. So my next stream is going to be crazy. And I'll do that when all the Team of the Year cards are out as well. So it's going to be such a massive stream. All the Team of the Year cards will be in packs. I'll be opening literally hundreds of packs, and there'll be big ones too. And we've got a walkout at last. we've got a walkout. And it's not a Team of the Year card. It's a gold Italian centre-back. Could be Chiellini. We get Chiellini, do we? Yeah, we get Chiellini, 89 rated. That's actually sick, because I can use him. He's actually in the team I need to use for best. That's sick. I was going to have to buy him for like, what, 35, 40k? And we've just got him there, so I'll take that. We get Kouyaté as well, so that's one of the, like, these gold upgrade packs are actually really good. Like, I got Lewandowski from one yesterday, and I'm gonna end up using Lewandowski and Chiellini in the same one. So that's instantly saved me like a load of coins. Because if you think about it, like, I've probably spent on this stream alone maybe like 80k on these players, but I've got well over 80k worth of players back, and I've still got loads more players that I can keep duplicating, just like keep recycling back into these SBCs. Until eventually I just get good stuff, really. That's how it works. Who's the best player I've packed so far? Today, Chiellini is the best one from today's stream. Yesterday I've packed so many walkouts from these. I've got Lewandowski, David Silva, Edison twice, Fernandinho twice, Mane, Ozil. So many good players. We get a ball drop here. Who's this going to be? Falcao. I already have an untradeable Falcao, which is annoying. That is annoying. So I have to discard this one. What? Yeah, I'll come down in a bit, I know. The City game's just started. Footmenta, welcome to the stream, man. What's going on? I will, how do I add you as a moderator? There we go. Footmentor is another YouTuber, if you guys don't know. Really good trading YouTuber. Would recommend checking him out. Okay, so I'm just going to do... I'll finish off with like 1 or 2 La Liga packs. You know it's a walkout if it flashes up, the EA text at the bottom flashes white. I want to go and watch the City game. That was my dad just shouting that the game's kicked off. So I want to do one of those. I'll just quickly finish off. I'll put all the rare cards I've got into the gold upgrade, all the league gold upgrade, the La Liga one, which is the one I'd recommend doing right now, because you get 3 Team of the Years in. You've got 3 Team of the Years in La Liga, which is... Well, in terms of defenders, you've got 3 ones. You could wait until all of them are released, but I'm just doing it now because if not, it would take so long if you do all of this in one day, because it does take quite a while to just eventually grind out, like, do loads and loads of icons. But eventually, the aim is to get best, and I will have to trade in Sol Campbell, but I've got like a good 100 games out of Campbell, and he's been good. I got all the packs from Campbell too. I did Campbell for about 100k using the same method, and from the packs we ended up getting Suarez, who's sick, and Campbell. Well, I did the SBC there, and then I got Bale as well, who's sick, and I use him as a super sub, and he's pretty good there. What level of education am I? I did my A-levels last year. I'm currently on a gap year, and then I'm going to the University of Leeds to study journalism next year. But yeah, I'm on a gap year at the moment. Okay, so I'll put Marcelo down here, put this guy in goal, 29. What can we do? That works. 33. So we're going to finish off with this. How did I get all these coins? Trading. Not trading like for the first few weeks of the game. Then I've just invested, and that's how I've made my coins. I don't really do many trading method videos. They're mainly investing, and also having good pack luck helps, because I've packed like 2 icons. Okay then. So are we going to get anything on the last pack? No, we don't get a walkout. It would have been cool to end on a Team of the Year. We get an inform though. We get an inform. Who's it going to be? It's not one I've already got. It's going to be who is this? Still don't know. David Lopez. Anyway, we finished and started on an inform, so that's good. We've now got 2 informs, I think, in total. Anyone else in the pack? Not really. But yeah, I'm going to go and watch the City game now. I will try and do a video as well later. Although I'm going to watch the City game after you go to the gym. When I'm back, I might try and get another video out if I can. But I will be live streaming either tomorrow or the day after, depending when all the Team of the Year cards are released. When that happens, I'll be doing a massive live stream, so make sure you're there, because I will have FUT Champion rewards on my account and someone else's, Division Rivals on both our accounts, and then he's got like 20 packs saved up. I've got all these packs that I'll be doing. I'll also be doing the Prime Best SBC and getting loads of big packs. I get like 125k pack from that and stuff, so it's going to be like probably the biggest stream I've done. Jerry Power, thanks for that, man. We've had a solid like 300 viewers throughout the whole stream as well, so much appreciated. If you guys did enjoy, leave a like and all that. This will be out as a video later if you want to watch some more. But yeah, I'm going to go and watch the City game, have some food, and I'll catch you guys later.